Greetings and salutations. Welcome to our thank you video here on Ref the District for letting us get to 1,000 subscribers. I'm Nathan Perry. With me, my wonderful co-hosts, we got Stoner and Trevor. Guys, what does it mean to you that we hit the big 1K?
Man, I'm going first.
Yeah, Doug.
I didn't think we would ever get here, to be honest. It's amazing.
No faith in the
district? Look, when we first started, a little behind the scenes. Let's kind of slide the curtain open, see what's behind the scenes here. When we first started, we were struggling to get to 100 subscribers. That was like a huge benchmark for us. We were like, we just got to get to 100 and then see what happens. And then that started growing even more after we got to 100. And we were saying, okay, maybe we can continue to get more subscribers. And then it got up to, 3, 4, and then we hit 500. And then we really started to believe at that point. Mm-hmm. But at the beginning, man, I didn't
believed all along.
You may have. I didn't think we could even get this far. So I'm super pumped that we have made it this far.
For me, yeah, I just think I'm with Stoner on that. I joined this team, I think late August.
Trevor is again a full-time host here with us on Ref the District and Day After Reckoning. Trevor, how you doing, my man?
I'm great, especially great because my shirt finally came in. My jersey, my uniform is here.
I don't even know how many subscribers we had at that time, but I do remember Stoner, you brought up this fact the other day. Around New Year's, we were like pushing for around 500 subscribers. That was our goal. And here we are, second week of March, and we've reached 1,000 subscribers in less than 3 months. So I just think it's amazing. Just to put 3 regular guys who, I don't know if you guys played sports in your day really, but we just whatever. But we just love talking sports for regular people, regular guys, everyday jobs. And to get 1,000 people to subscribe to us, to listen to us and watch us talk about sports and other nonsense, it's just a humble feeling. It's great. And so, yeah, it's awesome.
Why did you have faith, Nathan, that we would get to 1,000?
I mean, I'm eternally optimistic, annoyingly optimistic, as I've been called in my past by former coworkers of mine. So I believe in what we're doing. I think that we had a good product, and I felt like we were just gonna eventually just have to keep doing it. And there's some things along the way that helped propel us there.
For sure.
I knew that those baby steps is what was gonna get there. And so I want to talk about real quick about some of those steps that we did that helped us get to the 1,000. And I would also love to hear from our subscribers on why you subscribe to the channel. But here are some of the improvements we made along the way. And Trev, you hit one already, is adding Trev in the middle of August as our third co-host. So I think that was a huge step. Stoner, what was another one that you have jotted down in your 1,000 notebooks?
Yeah, right.
No joke.
You can't get here. We could go on and talk forever, right? The 3 of us, and like you said, I think we have good chemistry and we like what we do. But you can't get here without other people. You can't get here without the support of your fellow podcasters or sportscasters. But you also can't get here without the guests that have agreed to come on here. And we've had some amazing guests just lately. People like Julie Donaldson and Pete Haley. And before that, we've had 3/4 of the Junkies on the show. We've had one of the producers from the Junkies on the show. Ari Mirov from my
sports update.
I always forget that exact name. But he's a Pro Football Focus guy. And we've had local luminaries, Renee Washington, and we've had Brittany Wagner from Last Chance U. We've had some great guests. But more than that, the interaction with those guests, I think, is what has helped propel us to this point as well. And we're still got a long ways to go.
Yeah,
we're not stopping here.
I think for us, what helped propel it is when we started the After the Whistle segment on our channel, where we interview people in the sports world and talk about their lives outside of the sports world. And I think once we started that with the No Voice Goes Unheard series with the ladies from the the scandal that's going on in Washington right now, and then like with Brittany Wagner and then Ari Mayrow and Renee Washington, I think that just kind of took us to another level that we're not just here to talk about sports. We want to know who you are as a person. So I think that helped a lot as well.
Absolutely. So, Stoner, you mentioned some of those the other content creators out there. We want to give them big props because we've nitpicked their brains. We've we've sat there and we've talked with them about what's good content, how we can create. Along the way, they've helped us, and I hope that they feel like we helped them in some ways as well. The 53-man roster project was a pretty big one that we had.
Oh yeah.
Content creators from all around the Washington football team at the time, help us set that roster. So big shout out to all those content creators who've supported us along the way. So I think that it's a great community to be a part of. And we look forward to doing more collaborations and having more good things coming to the channel here in the future.
I want to say this word, just a little advice. If anybody out there is want to start a podcast, do things that we do and our fellow content creators do. You mentioned chemistry. Chemistry has to work beyond the camera and the lights. Like for us three right here, we have our group chat in Twitter. We talk about everyday stuff outside of the podcast world, and we've built a brotherhood in a matter of a few months. And I think that's also translates into our 1,000 subscribers and our success in the podcast. So if you want to be successful, you got to have chemistry behind the scenes too, because Stoner, I love you too.
Stoner's tearing up. In that regard, Trev, you're absolutely right. Our executive producer, EP, as we call her, I'm going to give a big shout out to her because she's been a big proponent. My wife, Jazzy, has helped push us along. And on that note, she actually did call us out for this particular video. She said, you guys should be able to knock this out like this, but you guys just sit and talk all the time. And it's true. And so that chemistry does come, not just on the camera, but off the camera. And I'm proud to be working with these two with me here.
Yahoos.
Yeah, absolutely. And like we said, this is not like a sign off. We've hit 1,000, so we're done. No. To the moon. Or whatever. How do you say it?
Yep, to the moon.
Yeah.
To the moon. We're going to keep on going and hopefully bring a lot of great content that so far people have responded to.
Word. Absolutely. And you go ahead.
No, go ahead, Trev.
I was going to say, you mentioned all the guests we had. Don't you have some a couple clips and stuff teed up that we can show the audience about what we're talking about? I mean,
absolutely.
You can edit that out, but I don't know how to cue that up. You know what I'm trying to say?
We'll put some stuff probably while we're talking. I'll throw some stuff over the top.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
And on that note, again, just let us know what you would like to see from the Ref the District team as we move forward and continue creating great content for you. We appreciate it. We haven't plugged our swag in a bit, but we do have some shirts. You can check out our link tree for that. That just we put them at the bare minimum, so it's not like we're making big money off of it. We just think it's cool if somebody wants to sport one of our stuff, but mainly it's for us. But definitely check that out. And if you see us out and about, don't hesitate to talk to us and chat us up, because I know that we would appreciate that. As you know, Trev, you can catch him at the Sky Bar in Lexington, Virginia, and I'm sure he'd be willing to talk sports as he slings you some drinks.
Yes, sir.
All right, and with that, until next time,
what?
Be a fan.